Parakeet? George?
Hi guys, my name is Marlene McCohen and welcome to Parent Tip Tuesday. Well, you guys will notice two things today. One, here I am in my backyard, and two, I don't have a bird on my shoulder. I know guys, so sad. I know you guys are missing his cuteness just like I am, but I'm sure you could guess it's probably not safe for me to have him in this video. Not that I can't have my bird outside with me, which we should probably go over in future videos, but for what I'm about to do with this demo, it's very possible for the bird to get spooked. And not only that, I need to give 100% attention to you guys right now, and when I'm outside with my birds, they get 100% attention. So even if they have a leash or a flight suit, I always have my eyes on them like a hawk. You know why? Because there are hawks. There can be hawks anywhere outside. You got to be really careful of that. That's a different subject. Today, we are going to focus on spring cleaning because I know a lot of you have some events coming up, right? We have Easter coming up, we have Passover coming up, we have so many cool holidays and events, and there's gonna be a lot of guests trekking through your house, right? The number one thing you want is your bird stands to be perfectly clean. We don't want any of those complaining guests about how messy birds are or whatever you would have to hear, right? So I think it's time that we start afresh with all of our bird cages, bird stands, bird toys. So today we are going to pressure wash this stand with none other than the regular garden hose. Kind of exciting, right? Not so much, but we have to do it. So let me tell you a few things. When you clean your bird stands and perches, you want to make sure that everything is bird safe. There are so many products that are toxic to birds. Like we went over the Febreze and all those things that cover up smells, not good for birds. Any product that comes out of an aerosol can, really, really bad for your birds. So how do we clean the stands without damaging their little baby lungs, right? I should let you guys know that most of the time, high pressure water is enough to clean the stands. What you do is you soak the stands first so the water has time to soak in. Then you come back and pressure it all off. But if you feel like it's been a while and you need some extra help and you really don't trust the water because you kind of want to disinfect the stands, I have the perfect thing for you. This is my own concoction, and I really love the way it activates and the way it cleans. This bottle, it looks so official and scary. It's really just a regular water bottle from Home Depot that you buy with nothing in it. So there's nothing toxic to the birds. For the first few years that I saw these things in my house, I literally thought they were like some sort of serious chemical that wasn't to be touched until George explained to me that you buy these in Home Depot. But of course, Home Depot is, you know, not my mojo, so how would I know? In this awesome bottle that I love now because the pressure on the spray is excellent. Look at that. Check it out. Can you see it? I have made my own concoction. Lemon, baking soda, and water, and it's amazing, especially messes for birds. It's non-toxic, it's great. Now what you could do with the baking soda, you can make baking soda and water paste and put it on the bar of the stand. That will create kind of like a thick residue, and then you got to come back and clean it off. Or you can add more water and make it a spray and add lemon to it. The lemon is a great disinfectant that breaks down the enzymes in the bird mess. It makes it come off easier, and it adds a little bit of a pretty smell. Once you add the lemon to this concoction, it kind of like activates in a way. Literally, it starts spraying out of here on its own. To me, that's like a very good sign that it's nice and strong. What do you do when you're first approaching this cleaning job with your stand? Well, the first thing you do is you analyze everything that is on the stand. This toy, it's probably gonna get thrown away. I don't know where it's been. I don't know what it's gonna take to clean it. What is this? Even if it was for the bird or wasn't for the bird, we're starting afresh. By the way, doesn't mean you have to throw away all your toys. There's so many great toys that are easily cleaned. So here comes our bottle. So we spray the whole entire area. You wanna go around both sides. I should tell you guys, this hasn't been in my house in a while, right? All of this mess is basically outside mud mess. It's not bird mess, but we treat the bird mess in exactly the same way. Imagine you have all these marks here from the birds. You just soak it and you could see it activating. I can see it activating anyway. And then you leave it a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes. So remember guys, when you do your spring cleaning, you want to include the stands, the cages, the toys. And by the way, I should also mention, because I know it's going to sound like this, I don't mean just do this for spring. You probably should get out and be doing this monthly, especially if you have a big bird. And daily, of course, you're cleaning and changing the bottom of the cage. But it should be up to your discretion. For example, Picasso in his cage doesn't need to be pressure washed often at all, because he's this little bird and the biggest thing he does is like throw his seeds out, and then I wrap up the liner and throw it away. He rarely leaves a mess anywhere. I still pressure wash the cage. It's not something that gets as crazy as Rocky's cage. Rocky's cage, oh my god, no matter what, he just throws things, hides fruit. Now the next important thing we're gonna talk about, my dad got me this. Who would think that little things like this can make your life so much easier, right? This is the garden hose. No, it's not the garden hose he got me. Oh, yeah, it's true. I'm not exactly the most familiar person with the garden hose. When my dad got this thing right here, I was amazed. Maybe you guys know exactly what it does, but when my dad was driving us around saying, I need this to clean your bird cages, what is he talking about? This nozzle, guys, is amazing. This nozzle basically turns your hose into like a high pressure laser beam, literally. I can target anything with this. A really hard to clean spot. This version of it is sometimes a little bit hard for me to open. I know that there's better versions out there, and I will find you guys a link. Let's look at how effective this nozzle is. You know when you have to like take a hose and put your thumb in it to make it have like a really hard stream? Not with this nozzle. This is like the super efficient bird cage mess cleaner laser pointer. Let's see. Whoa. Do you guys see that stream? Let's water the trees in the meantime while I'm talking. I don't want any water to go to waste. One stop shop. Whoa. Do you see that? I'm very obsessive compulsive, in case you guys didn't notice. I like everything super clean all the time. Birds are the opposite of my OCD. So let's investigate this. It looks kind of good, but I have my suspicions. Do you see that right there? No, that is not acceptable. What I'm gonna do is spray it again. Wait a few minutes. Then we're going to pressure wash it again. All right, guys, now let's laser in on some of those areas. Looks like it's been a while. So now that we gave it a little extra lasering, it's time to get the white cloth. You could use a paper towel, but in this case, I want to be friendly to the environment. I can just wash this again, right? That really gets all of the dirt off. There's nothing like the beauty of a nice white towel to know exactly where you stand. All the corners. And don't forget to look underneath it. This thing is looking really nice. Give this a little go. The water basically released all the dirt and made it really easy for us to clean, as well as did my baking soda concoction. I'm gonna go over it one more time and then I'm going to dry it. Here we go. Later, we will give this a little bit of a sanding down, but for the purpose of this video, I wanted to show you the cleaning. Now, we are going to dry it. It's really important, guys, that you dry everything that you clean, especially the food bowls, because you don't want the food to come in contact with the water and become moldy. So always, always clean out everything. Mold is so bad for your birds, and it's really important to keep their little baby hearts happy and healthy, right? So let's dry this and investigate for any more dirt. Now you can let it dry in the sun if you want, or you could do what I do, dry it myself. because I'm kind of anxious to get it in there and ready for them. You can see this is just water, so it is completely clean. Let's go over this real quick. 1, we have spring cleaning. Bring out all of your cages and all of your stands. 2, investigate the toys. Do we need to clean them or do we need to throw them away? Are there any dangerous pieces now that this toy is old that they could swallow? If so, get rid of them. And 3, start with spraying your cage with a concoction of lemon, baking soda, and water. Nice, healthy, and not toxic to your bird. Let it soak for a couple minutes. Then come back with your high-powered pressure water cleaner and go over it once. And then if you need to, spray it again, go over it again, clean it with your cloth. And then, of course, dry it so it's nice and safe for your birdies. So that is all, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please include your spring cleaning ideas for everybody else. Follow me at Instagram and Twitter at Marlene McCowan, and show me your birds on the Instagram, engaged, not caged. I love watching them. So thank you guys so much. Please subscribe. Bye.